I'm Stacy Gordon. Welcome to That's My Jam. It's Thursday, so that means two things. We're going to make something in a pot. That's something that can sit around on a Sunday while you're watching football and be ready to go whenever anybody's ready to eat. Also, on Thursdays, we do a music trivia question at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And since this seems to be a two for Thursday, you're going to get two recipes today. Not only will we be making an incredible creamy taco soup, but we're also going to make some homemade tortilla strips to go on top. Let's get started. We're going to start out with 1 pound Kentucky Cattleman's quality ground beef. We'll add a little bit of salt to that, and we're going to turn it on some medium-high heat. We'll use our paddle to start breaking up this ground beef. Once that beef gets going, we're going to add 1 small chopped onion and about half of a chopped green pepper. We'll just keep working that mixture until the ground beef is cooked and the onions and green peppers become tender. Once that's been achieved, you can drain off any excess grease. If you're using a good high quality beef like this Kentucky Cattleman's, there might not be anything to drain. Next, we'll add about 2 cloves of minced garlic, 3 cups or 24 ounces of beef stock, we'll add 1 can of diced tomatoes and about 4 ounces of salsa. I'm going to add 1 packet of taco seasoning, 1 4-ounce can diced green chilies, and a little chili powder. I'm going to leave this uncovered on medium-high heat and let this go for about 20 minutes. Now would be the perfect time to go tap that like button for me, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. 20 minutes later, I'll come back and reduce the heat to a medium-low. This is pretty hot, so I'm going to give it about 5 minutes for the temperature to adjust. I promised you a creamy taco soup, so now that this has cooled down a bit, we're going to add the creaminess. We'll start with 4 ounces cream cheese. Next, we'll add 1 cup heavy cream and about 1 cup shredded cheddar. I'm just going to mix this up and let this keep going on some low to medium-low heat so that all of this cheese can break up, particularly the cream cheese. Once I've achieved that, I'm going to remove this from the heat, put on the lid, and we're going to start making our homemade tortilla strips. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. I only have a need for a small batch of these today, so I'm just going to be using 3 tortillas. Obviously, you can use as many as you like. I've got some clean kitchen shears. The first thing I'm going to do is just trim the circular edges off of these. We're not going to waste those though, we will be using them. Next, I'm going to cut these tortillas in half, like that. Then I'm going to start slicing these into thin strips. My strips look about like that. Now I'll place my cut tortilla strips in a bowl. In a tiny little bowl, I'm going to mix a tablespoon or two of extra virgin olive oil. To that, I'll add a few dashes of ground red pepper, a few dashes of cumin, and a few dashes chili powder. I'll blend that up, and then I'm just going to pour that into my strips. I've washed my hands, and now I'm just going to get in there and toss that mixture around with my cut tortilla strips. I've got my super duper non-stick cookie sheet here, and I'm going to place these strips right on the cookie sheet. I'm going to do the best I can to spread these out so that they're not overlapping each other. Now I'm going to place these in my preheated oven. After 10 minutes, we're going to pull these out of the oven. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt over them. And I'm going to toss them around. I'll spread them back out again. And these are ready to go back in the oven for about 5 or 6 more minutes. An additional 6 minutes, and these are ready to come out of the oven. Just look how pretty these are. Hot and fresh. So much better than buying them in a bag at the store. I'm going to serve them up in some little individual bowls. And I think we're ready to get all of this a taste. Y'all, everything about this soup is incredible. It's creamy, it's full of meat, full of tomatoes, spices. The only thing that's going to make this better is some of our homemade tortilla strips. These look great. Crispy, and they taste incredible. On top of this soup, look out. I'm going to push these strips down in there just a bit to get them a little bit soggy. Now let's see what we've got. Y'all, the soup is incredible all by itself. But the tortilla strips just take it to a whole new level. As I mentioned previously, you can use flour tortillas like I did or corn. Either way, the recipe is the same. I am pretty sure this is going to be a hit at your house. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Enjoy this fabulous fall weather. I'll see you on Monday. In the meantime, keep jamming.